Seymour, I see you there now. Actually, let's see if everybody's getting their stuff. All right, good morning, Carol. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to start out with some balance. We're going to go elbow to knee. Remember, if you can, make that leg active. Try not to touch the ground. When you're coming here, squeeze it out, but make it active. Right, if you need to touch, fine. But remember, we're not doing this. We're not moving our body side to side. So you're like a flagpole and you're just going to the side. The more you can bring your knee over, the more you can bring your arm over, the more you're going to feel it in your obliques. All right, we're going to go to 12. One arm out, pull down, get those lats on, point that foot. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. You can go your own speed. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you pull your back down. 9. Obviously, abs and glutes are engaged. 10. 2 to go. And 1 and 2. Good. Other side. Shoulders back and down. Point that toe. Make sure you focus if you're going to be balancing, and begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Great, shake it out. If you want to, remember also, you don't have to use a weight if you don't want, but what we're going to do is a squat. You're going to hold a heavier weight or whatever you can lift over your head. You're going to hold the weight to your chest. You're going to drop it as you go down, flat back, touch your chest, straight up over your head. We're going to do 15. So grab whatever weight you wish to use, hold it on the ends. Shoulders are back and down. Remember, when you come up, make sure you squeeze those glutes. All right, here we go, flat back and begin. So it's down, touch, and up. Now, what we're going to do, I'm not going to count them. I decided to change my mind here. We're going to do it with time. So you're going to do as many repetitions as you can. I'll tell you when we begin. So now we're just going to go and get the feeling. All right, then we're going to do just 30 seconds, and you're going to do as many as you can, so you pick your own speed. All right, get ready. I'll tell you when we're going to start and begin. So go whatever you can. Try to get your heart rate up. Squeeze those glutes. Remember, you don't have to go my speed. You can go whatever speed you want. Trying to get the heart rate up. Keep breathing. Don't sacrifice your form for speed. That's it. Listen to your body. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, put that weight down for a moment. We're going to come back to it perhaps. It's up to you. What we're going to do now is a wood chop. Remember how we always go? You turn to the side, right? You bring it up, straight up over our head, squeezing our whole back body. So we're twisting side to side. You can stay there and do that. But let's try, if you want, to push your balance. So instead of just going like this, you're going to see how far you can turn behind, and then you're going to bring it up. How far can you turn behind? Okay, so we're going to do a little bit more range of motion. This is slow. You're not going to go fast. If you feel like your balance might be a little bit challenged doing that, take a lighter weight. All right, so grab a weight or not. We're going to do 8 to each side, slowly, with more rotation if you can. Doesn't matter which side you start on, because we're going to do both. All right, so here we go. Bring it around if you can, so you're almost looking behind you. Keep your arms straight, bring it up, go behind, bring it down. This is 2, slow. Bring it up, and then turn. And down. And 3. It's a little bit more challenging. Bring it up and turn. 4. Remember, you don't have to go further range of motion if you don't want to. 5. Listen to your body. Bring it up. 3 to go. 1. 2. And 3. And down. Good. Shake out your shoulders a little bit. Let's go to the other side. Same thing. You may find that one side you have more rotation than the other. Listen to your body. Here we go. Turn behind you. Bring it up. And continue. And 2. Keep those glutes on. Back is down. And 3. Obviously, your abs are engaged. And 4. I get to see the swans behind me. 5. And up. 6.
They just met in the library. They were fine.
And 7. Last
No,
one.
they just want to come and meet.
Yeah.
They're not
8.
coming in next week though, so
And up
they said.
and back.
I guess
Very nice. Very nice. We're gonna have a quick drink
She'll be here next week. But she worked with.
and we're going to go doing
Right.
the arm
because
flow
they were
so you can
in
use light weights.
her office and Heidi was using her office.
I
So
think
asked
somebody
her
has
to
their
go
microphone
over
on
there.
and is having a
Yeah,
their conversation. So if that's the case, if you could lower that, please. Okay, so we're going to continue working with the upper body. You should be feeling it in your arms there. So before we use the weights, let's go over it again quickly. The flow of the arms. So shoulders are back and down, abs and glutes are on. You're pushing down to the floor, keeping these arms on. Remember, you're going to pull your back down, abs and glutes stay on the entire time. You're going to bring your arms up to shoulder height. Keeping the elbow and the shoulder in line, you're going to squeeze back, retraction. Now you're just going to flip up into goalpost. Now we're going to reverse it. Flip it down, use your chest muscles, push out straight. You don't have to come in, just push out straight because you're coming straight down. Okay, so go through one more time. So you bring it up, retract, flip, flip, squeeze it out, pull it down. When you come down, feel like you're using your tricep and your lats. And remember, when you come down, we're not relaxing. We're always keeping these arms out a little bit. We're not letting them come in. All right, we're going to do a set of 12. So if you want to start out with weights, if they get too heavy, you can put them down. Remember, you're still using internal tension, even if you're using the weights. All right, so grab the weights. We want them to be light, 1s, 2s, or 3s. We're going to go up any higher than that. Okay, so shoulders are back and down, abs and glutes are on. Push down to the floor, a little in front of you. Here we go. Bring it up, retract, flip, flip, push out, pull down, and 2, retract, flip, flip, push, and down. Check your abs and glutes. And 3, squeeze, Good for working our shoulders here. And push out, back and chest.
And we get here.
Tricep work, 4. Retract. Flip up, flip down, push out. Pull down. This is 5. Check those abs. It's really easy to let them go because you're thinking about your upper body. And 6. Squeeze, flip, push, and down. And 7. That's it, looking nice.
Yeah.
Somebody's talking to somebody else. We can hear you. This is 8.
So he cannot see her until he does that.
Pull,
Okay.
Is he coming in
Flip.
person?
He was supposed to.
and
Then we can have
down,
the
push
phone.
out,
Okay, I'll call him back.
Okay.
and down.
And do you remember? Do you know what?
And 9. Pull,
You can have her
flip,
shout to him.
Okay.
flip, push it out.
Okay.
Just 10
Ask him to complete the consent, if you wouldn't mind
and
asking.
up,
He's going to. And if he doesn't.
out, 2 to go. You should feel those arms. Check
Okay.
those abs and glutes. Keep pulling that back down. We have 1 to go. Pull it up, pull it back, flip it up, flip it down, squeeze it out, pull it down. Great, really, really good. Okay.
Let's around the center. of the
Shoulders a little bit. Here we go. Let's move them back. And 1, 2, 3,
Um,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's reverse it. And 1,
No, I do not have you. That doesn't mean you can't come.
3,
Did you register? Did you register?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Shake it out.
Yes.
Okay, take one arm, bring it
Okay, let me
across your
just make
body.
sure that there's enough room. Give me 1
Hook
second.
it, pull it, take that same hip of arm that you're moving, try to pull it back a little bit to get a little tug of war.
Is it open?
That's fine.
Good. Other
Then maybe
side,
he-
keep the shoulder
All right,
down,
Ellen, you're all good.
over, hook it, pull,
No
take
problem.
that hip back. Good. All right. If you need a drink, grab one. We're going to do a little bit more standing up, doing some rotation with our legs, and then work some leg strength. Okay, so
It sounds
let's
like,
work on the exterior and the interior rotation. I should say external, internal. All right, so remember, we're gonna do it in 5s. So you're gonna touch to the front, to the side, the back, and in the center 5 times. Then you're gonna float it around and you're gonna hover with your foot up 5 times. After that, you're gonna go back and you're gonna go around. So you're gonna feel a lot in your standing leg and you're gonna get the rotation in your hip. All right, make sure you focus, shoulders are back and down, abs are on, glutes are on. When you go in the back, remember, if you wish, you can hinge forward slightly. All right, here we go. Pick any leg and begin. And touch in the front and side and back and center. And 2 and around. Keep squeezing those glutes. And 3 and back. That's it. And 4. And 5. Now we're going to float if you wish. Hover it off the floor, bring it around, focus. Hover in the center. And 2. Bring it around. And hold. And 3. And 4. Last one, and 5. Hover, now go back. Go back internally, move that leg and hover. And 2, pull that back down, squeeze those abs and glutes, use those lats. 3, and 4, and yes, you're feeling your standing leg. Last 1, and 5, and done. Shake out that leg. Very nice. Good bone bearing exercise. All right, other side. Here we go. Point in the front, to the side, to the back, and together. And 2. Good. And 3. And 4. Remember, you can always put your foot down if you need to. And 5. We just want to try and work on our balance. Okay, here we go. Floating. 1. Bring it around. And pause. And 2. And 3. Point that toe all the way around till you come into the center and you can flex it. And 4. Bring it around, squeeze. And 5. Hold it in the center. Let's go back. And 1. Bring it around. Whoa. And 2. Bring it around. And 3. See how big you can make it. And 4, if you can, bring that leg around. A little bit more challenging. Last 1. And 5. And done. Shake out the leg. You can kick it back a little bit. Bring it up. Whatever you need to do to release the tension. All right. So we are going to go to the, no, let's finish upstairs first. Grab some weights for biceps. We're going to do also as many reps as possible. So if you feel that you need to take a little bit of a lighter weight, that's fine. Remember, we're not going to sacrifice the form just to go faster. All right, so grab whatever weights you wish. Make sure that your elbows are on your body, shoulders are back and down, abs and glutes are on. So remember, when you come down, you don't want to shortchange it. You want to come down almost all the way. Don't rest it here and then bring it up about 45 degrees. If you bring it to your shoulder, you're going to sort of deflate your bicep. So you want to keep that on as much as possible. Shoulders back and down, elbows on your side. Squeeze those glutes. Push those elbows into your body. Here we go. Right now, we're just going to do 10 together. Bring it up 1, hold, and down. And 2. After 10, we'll have 30 seconds to do as many as you can in good form. 3. And 4. When you pull up, pull that back down, squeeze those abs and glutes. 5. Keep them on. And 6. And 7. And 8. 2 more this way. And 9. And 10. Here we go. As many as you can. Good form. No momentum. So up, pause, up. So pause at the top, pause at the bottom. Keep squeezing those elbows in. Keep on going. We have 10 more seconds. Bring it up and back, up. And feel it. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. You can roll those arms forward and back a little bit. If you want to swing those weights, keep your palms facing forward. Feel the stretch in your bicep. Very good. All right. Now we're going to go to the floor. Let's see. Let's do one other thing. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about 4 different ways to go. Let's sit on the ball or the chair. And then we'll move to the floor. Then you don't have to get up again. All right. So we're going to work our quads. So you're going to sit on the ball or your chair. And we're gonna do the quad. So remember, if you're on the ball, you've got to balance on here. You've got to really push your weight into that foot. All right, make sure that weight is not back. If your toe is moving, that means your weight is back. So you want to push into that foot. We're going to bring up the knee. We're going to kick the heel out and we're going to bend the knee 10 times. We're just going to go out and back. Then after 10, you're going to keep your leg out straight with your heel kicked out and you're going to raise the full leg for a count of 10, right? You can choose whichever leg you want to start with. Doesn't matter. All right, shoulders are back and down. If you need to push down with your hands here, use those lats if you're on the ball. All right. If you're not on the ball, try to pretend you are so that you're not just sitting there and not using your body. Okay. All right, here we go. Pick up that knee, kick it out, and 1. Try to keep the knee in the same place. 2, like not dropping it. And 3. Good. 4. And 5. 6. 7. 8. 9, hold this last one out. Now from your hip, lift it up 1, from your abs 2, you're using your abs 3, but it's the whole leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, bend it and down. If you feel a lot in your hip flexor, then you're probably lifting more with your hip flexor than using your abdominals. So really squeeze and use this to lift your leg. Okay, other leg. Here we go. Setting yourself. Shoulders are back and down. Abs and glutes are on. Pick up the knee. Here we go. Kick it out and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold this one out. Use your abdominals. Here we go. And up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend it and down. All right. Now we're going to work our back. We're going to do back rows. So what you're going to do, if you have a chair, it's nice and easy. If you have the ball, it's not that much more difficult, but you just have to make sure that the ball doesn't roll. So what you're going to do is you're going to, if you have handles on, make sure you turn your chair so that you can, or if there's the back there, so you can put your knee on the chair or on the ball. All right. You're going to, the leg that's on the ground, you're going to have a weight. It should be a heavier weight if you can. So you're going to hold it down like this. You're going to pull those shoulders down. It's not an arm movement. We're not pulling up with our arm. We're using our back. All right. So you've got to pull your shoulders down. You've got to squeeze your shoulders together. And then from there, you pull up, hold it, and you bring it down. So you have to depress, retract that back, and then pull up with your back. So don't yank it up with your arm. Okay. The move is sort of like if you were starting a lawnmower, you're pulling that way, but you're using your back and not your arm. If you're not sure, then you can take a lighter weight. Otherwise, take one that's a little bit challenging because your back is strong. We're going to do 10. After 10, I'm going to ask you to do 10 more on your own. If you can speed it up a little bit, fine, but don't speed it up by using your arm. You still got to pull that back down. Okay. All right. And you should, and then when we're done, we'll stretch out the back. All right. So knee on, doesn't matter which one. Your back is flat. You're not up like this. You got to bend over so that your body is parallel to the floor. Okay. Shoulders are back and down. Tummy is tight. Glutes are activated. Pull your back down. Retract that shoulder. Here we go. Bring it up. Hold it to your armpit. Bring it down. Retract. Bring it up. And down. And 3. And 4. 5. 6, make sure those abs are on, back is protected. 7, 8, make sure you're not using that arm, and 9, and 10. Now, let's go 10 a little quicker. If you can't, then you stay that same speed. Here we go, on your own. 1, 2, feel that back work. 3, 4, 5, 6, tummy tight. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Did everybody feel their back? You can feel your back, yes? I'm just looking at people nodding their heads. Good. All right, let's do the other side. Same thing. All right, knee on the ball or the chair. Your chest is parallel to the floor. Shoulders are back and down. Tummy tight. Here we go. Retract your back and lift for 1, 2, 3, 4. So you set. 5, and you pull. 6, looking straight down. 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 to go on your own. And 1. You don't have to stay with me. You don't do 10, that's fine. But just do a few more on your own with good form. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And done with the weight down. Come sit down again. What I want you to do, if you're on the ball, you can use it to roll. If you're on the chair, then you'll just round your back. So reach out in front, tug of war, chin down, reach out. Again, if you're on the ball, you can move it to get a little bit more stretch. If not, just stay there. If you want to reach forward to get down further on your back, go a little bit side to side, stretch out the lats. Very nice job. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go to the floor. For those who are not going to the floor, what we're going to do is work the backs of our legs. So the standby, as you know, you can hold on lightly. If you want to bounce, that's fine. But you're going to take one leg behind you. Shoulders are back and down. Tummy is tight. Glutes are on. Slight hinge. You're going to squeeze up and down to work the back of your leg. For those who wish to go down on the ground, you're going to put your feet or your heels either on the ball or on the chair. All right. And we're going to squeeze up. We're going to pulse. And we're going to come down, lightly touch your bottom, but don't let anything go and bring it back up again. You have to keep your body on like you're in a plank. So your shoulders are back and down, abs and glutes are on the entire time to protect yourself. So whichever way you want to do it. So all right, so let's do, we're going to do 4 sets of 10. So if you're standing, then you're going to do 20 on one leg and 20 on the other. If you want to switch legs, 10, 10, 10, that's fine, but it'll be basically 20 on each leg. All right, so decide which way you're going to do. If you're on the ground, oh yeah, let's see a little bit. Okay. I think that's better. All right, hopefully you can see me. It's hard for me to tell. All right, so heels are on the ball. Remember, the more that your legs off the ball or the chair, the more work you're going to do. If you're on the ball, obviously, you've got more core activation if the ball moves. Make sure that your heels are pointed away from you, your toes are towards you. Then put your back on the floor, exhale, feel that, tummy tight, glutes on. That stays the whole time. Hands either on the floor or halfway up against your body. or you can raise them up if you want, not to use them at all. All right, so let's set ourselves and begin. So we're coming up, holding it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hopefully the people who are working on that one leg are done. Come down and touch, bring it up again and hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come down and touch. This is the third set. Come on up and hold it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on down. If you're standing and doing it, don't worry about the number. And 1, 2, just do as best as you can. 3 with good form. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and down. Very good. So if you're on the ball or the chair, bring your knees into your chest. If you're standing, you can bring one knee up a little bit, stretch out your back. Okay, so we're going to continue to stay on the floor. You're going to use your little ball. For those who are not on the floor, we're going to go side to side. So again, you'll have to sit on the chair or on your ball. The ball will be tough. So if you have a chair, it's better. And you're going to go elbow to knee. Okay. And you're just going to go to one side. Remember, you're going to squeeze, but try not to just go elbow to knee. Try to go past so that you really feel it in your obliques. For the people who are on the floor, you're going to take this ball. Remember, you're going to stick it behind you. Lock it down. So you're going to lean back for support. Do a little bit of a pelvic tilt, tuck that, feel that pressure on your lower back to support. All right, tummy is tight. You're going to keep your hands here. You can either go side to side as far as you can with your legs straight, or you can go opposite to give more torque. If you want to hold the weight, you're welcome to do that too. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to do 10 each way. If you're sitting in the chair, all right, you can do 10 on one side because you probably can go a little faster, and then 10 on the other. Again, if you're sitting in a chair or if you're doing something standing, do not be concerned about the number, okay? Because it's hard to know exactly how fast you're doing it. So don't worry about that. Just do as many as you can. All right, sitting back, tucking, holding. We'll wait if you want. Otherwise, hands are in front. Here we go. So bring it over to one side and the other. And 2. So you're holding it. And 3. Make sure you're looking straight. And 4. And 5. 6. 7. 8, keep squeezing. 9 and 10. Put your hands on the floor if you need to help push yourself up, but make sure you don't arch. Remember that. Good. All right, now we're going to do one other thing here. If you're standing up, we're going to work inner thigh. If you're standing up, you're going to put the ball in between your ankles and you're going to squeeze. All right. If not, we're going to do a bridge, but we're going to do it in a little different position today, like with a frog, which means that your bottoms of your feet are touching each other. So it looks like this. When you're down here and you're going to come up, you're going to squeeze in. You can bring your feet a little bit further apart, but you're going to be out here. Then you're going to squeeze up into the bridge and bring them way down. So we're just going to use that inner thigh. Okay, so you're on the ground, feet facing each other, but enough so that when you bring your feet in together here, that they don't overlap. So you can put your feet like this first, so you know where it is, and then you're gonna open them up this way. All right, so let's do this. Come, feet are together, come way up on the top like you're doing your bridge, your knees are together. Now, knees go way out to the side. Come on down, lightly touch, squeeze it all back in. So we do this a lot of times with the band. And 2, if you're standing again, use your abs and glutes, feel that whole inner leg. And 3, I'm just gonna do 10. And 4. And 5, squeeze, use those inner thighs, abs and glutes. And 6. And 7. And 8, keep squeezing those abs and glutes, get that butt up to the ceiling. And 9, bring them together. And 10, and up, and come down. Legs out straight, toes towards your face, stretch out the backs of your legs. Now, we're gonna do another variation for something we do. You know how we hold that weight right here? And we bring it over our head, and then we use our abs, glutes, chest, and back to pull it straight up. We do not pull up with the arms are straight. So you can do the one we always do with the bridge. When you're here, as you go back, your butt comes up, and then you pull down with your torso, abs, glutes, chest, and back, and you come down to your bridge. All right, new way to try it today. One leg is bent, one leg is straight, facing up. So please watch first what we're doing. So everything is up first. You're gonna hold the weight. Now, the important thing is you've got to keep your lower back on the floor. So your leg and your arms go down together like this. But if you arch your back, no good. Okay? So you've got to push that lower back into the floor as you bring it down. And then you pull up the same way using your core, your glutes, your abs, your chest, and everything. All right. If your leg goes down and you can't keep your back on the ground, don't bring it, only go down as far as you can. Okay. For those who are standing, there's really not a great variation. But if you wish, you can hold your arms up and just pull down and squeeze this way and up. So you're not going to use a straight leg. You're going to bring your knee up and back. So you can try doing it that way. All right. I would suggest don't using a weight because you're bringing the weight down here. It's a lot of pull unless it's a very lightweight. Okay. So if you want to try the new one on the floor, grab a weight. The weight that you normally use is fine to do this exercise, or you can try it without. We're just going to do 6 on each leg, okay? To see how it works and see if that's a good variation for you. If you don't want to try it or you have back issues, then do the one that we always do with the bridge and keep your knees bent on the floor. Okay, so if you're going to do the new variation, bend one knee, leg is up straight, arm is up straight with your weight, holding it vertically. Remember, tummy is tight, glutes are on, push that back into the floor when your leg goes down, together, here we go. So bring it down, hold it, set everything, squeeze it up, pull with those abs, pull with that chest, pull with that back. And 2, hold it down, make sure that back is on the floor, pull it up. Remember, you're not using your arms, you're using your torso. And 3, squeeze it up. And 4, so you should really feel those abs working because it's helping to bring up that leg. And 5, pull down with those lats. Last one, 6, squeeze it up. Bend that leg. Switch your other leg to the ceiling. Here we go. Everything opens up long. Push that back in the floor. Squeeze everything up. Don't use your arms. and 2. Pull it up. And 3, so you should sort of come down and come up pretty close together in your timing. And 4. Pull it up. And 5. And 6. Pull it up, bend your leg, put down the weight. Good, very nice. All right, grab a quick drink. We're gonna start to stretch. So before we stretch, were you able to do, let me fix this here. Were you guys able to feel that last one? Did that work for you, or was that not a good variation?
No, it was good.
So you could feel it? If you like that one better, because it really makes you use your core a lot.
Yeah, you can really,
Okay, and Fran, you were okay with the variation of standing and everything? I always feel badly because I know that you don't go to the floor.
No, that was fine.
Okay. And by the way, if you don't like the variation, you can do whatever you want, or you could take a break. So don't worry about it. Whatever works for you. All right, so let's stretch. All right, so let's raise our left leg to the ceiling. The right leg can be straight or bent, whichever you prefer. Make sure that knee is straight. Kick that heel. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point. Flex. Side to side with the heel. And roll that ankle. You bend that right knee, put your left ankle on your right knee, push it away, either this way or pull up and pull. Make sure you feel the outside of your hip. Cross knee to knee, move your bottom to the left, let your knees go to the right. For a spinal twist, just exhale. One. Going to raise your right leg to the ceiling, left leg is bent or straight. Make sure the knee is straight wherever you are there. Kick the heel and hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point and flex. Side to side. Roll that ankle. Take that left ankle on your right knee. Push it away. Let's stretch. Crossing knee to knee. Move your bottom to the right. Your knees go to the left. Shoulders should be on the ground. All right, inner thigh stretch. Bottoms of your feet are together, either on the floor or pull them towards you. Push away with those elbows if they're pulled towards you. Feet on the floor, far apart, neither to the ceiling. Take your left ankle, put it on your right knee, pull both of the knees toward the left. Remember, if you don't feel anything in that outside of that right hip, move that right leg as far as you can to the right as you pull down, so that you feel like through that top of the hip, a little bit of your quad, feel your IT bands. When you're ready, you're going to switch, do the same thing on the other side. Make sure that left foot is far over to the left as you pull down. All right, either roll to your side and come up or roll up, but make sure you don't arch your back. You're going to roll up. If you can balance, that's great. Crossing your ankles. Okay, one arm is up straight. Elbow by your ear, lean way over. Reach way out and around. Let your other arm follow all the way to get your entire side. Go through it again. You should feel your low back, your mid back, and up. One more time. Bring it around. And back. Come sit up. Chin down, rounded back, go back. Reach your hands out in front. Stretch out that upper back. Remember, the further you go back, you have to use your core, but keep your shoulders down. Inhale, come on up, do the breaststroke. Open up the chest. One more time, scoop it back. And come up. Sitting up nice and tall, drop your chin, slow neck rolls. Both directions. Raise up. Bring your ear to the shoulder, hold it there. Roll your nose to your shoulder. Bring your ear back. Think of the top of your head's lifting to the ceiling. Other side. When you're doing that, remember, you're looking straight. You're not lifting your chin. You just want to lengthen your neck up and not pull on it. Good. All right. Let's keep our right leg out. Left leg is bent. Turn to your side, raising up your left arm. Reach way over. Stretch out that side again, holding it there. Rotate your body towards your knee. Stretch it. And then keep on going, look behind you. Unwind slowly. Switching legs. Left leg is out. Right arm is up, sideways. Stretch out that side. Roll your chest to your leg. And continue to go behind you. And easy unwind. All right, come stand up, however you want to do it. Remember, the easiest thing to do, if you can, is try to move your body and standing up without your hand. We tried this, we did this once before, but I just read another article that just talks about it's a marker for longevity, that if you can get up and use your body, use your core, and not push up with your arms, that's really good for you. So for those who have difficulty getting up off the floor, if you let me know, we can go through that, not the way that I got up today, that's a different way, but a way to help you practice squeezing to get up. And it pretty much all comes from your glutes. Okay, so we can certainly work on that if you're interested, just gotta let me know. All right, taking your left leg, bring it in front, your right leg is back, hip distance apart. You're up on the ball of your foot. Soften those knees, squeeze those abs and glutes, tuck your butt underneath, push forward, feel your hip flexor and your quad. So remember, if that's not enough, looking straight, you can lean back more to open up this joint here. Okay, so if you want more even, straight, raise up your right arm as you push forward and lean over to the side as you're pushing forward. Squeezing those glutes, come on up, step forward, and step back with the other leg. Up on the ball of your foot. Soften those knees, tuck your butt underneath, squeeze those glutes, squeeze those abs. Again, if you want to lean back more, listen to your body, whatever you need. You're going to raise up your left arm, lean over as you push forward. So it's a nice balance challenge. If balancing is hard, remember, you can always hold on to something with the other arm. It's up to you. And step forward. Feet a little distance, hip distance apart. Let's bring our arms out in front, stretch out your back. Sit down a little bit in a squat. If you want to do a forward bend, that's up to you. Either way, when you come on up, squeeze those glutes, roll through your mid and upper back. Roll your shoulders back. Grab your hands if you can, or you can keep them open. Stretch out your chest one more time. A little twist, side to side. And done. So you guys feel okay? I'm a little bit discombobulated today, so I apologize. Sort of like thinking and talking at the same time, so I apologize again. Sorry about that.
Good. It's nice.
So
not to be-
anyway, everything is good?
Yeah, nice not
Any
to be.
questions? Everybody feels like they move their body a little